Rich with each academics, and now the top three goons out of Gwinnett County. Now, the Migos. Now, pretty much they ran into some trouble last night when they were scheduled to perform at Georgia Southern University Spring Bling concert. Now, apparently in true rapper fashion, they showed up about 2 hours late, the usual. I mean, the concert was going on, and then it got interrupted because the cops showed up. I'm guessing somebody snitching. Now, we're not clear why the cops showed up initially, but they showed up, the Migos had to get off stage, and people were questioned. Now, apparently the Migos were rolling with about a squad of 15 deep, and after being questioned, Quavo of the Migos, as well as Offset, were arrested. And now, I got the official booking records and also police reports, but apparently, no, not Quavo. He was arrested for possession of lean, weed, and also having a loaded gun on school property. Offset also got the same thing. Pretty much he got possession of lean, weed, having a loaded gun on school property. He also got another charge because he is a convicted felon, and it's another charge that you would have a gun and you're a convicted felon. Now, pretty much they spend the rest of their sweet pussy Saturday in our county jail and probably will spend the rest of their Sunday there too. Why? Because there's no bail set. I mean, they'll have to see a judge on Monday morning just for them to get a bail set that they can make bail. Now, they did say money wins all wars, so I'm pretty sure they'll have no problem getting out of jail. Now, there's a lot of whys in this story because Rena's like, Jesus Christ, well, the Migos is never some regular shit, right? Think about it. The Migos go to perform at a university, they got their guns. I mean, they take this no lacking shit to the next level. Now, the couple of questions I got is that, what the fuck is going on in the Migos' life that they gotta bring a loaded gun to a school concert? I mean, I've always said, if you're gonna be somewhere where you need a loaded gun, you might not need to be there. I mean, I guess these dudes really are about what they really rap, but think about it, man. Listen, if you can't afford to be lacking at a goddamn school concert on campus, come on now, man. Listen, come on, man. If you're thinking somebody might shoot you on campus, so you need your gun, that's a problem. Now, I remember reporting the story of when they had a show in Florida, and pretty much after the event, they had a Bad Boys 2 highway shootout with some other dudes, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, is the Migos really real like that? I mean, add to the fact Offset is out here falcon punching niggas into the next dimension. But when you think about it, man, because I love me some Migos, I ain't gonna lie, their ratchetness and fuckery and flat out just trap ballads make any white chick want to pop that pussy for a goon. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. However, okay, because the mere fact that an academic institution is booking the Migos for their Spring Bling concert to reward their students after a hard semester of work, it already tells you something's wrong here. I mean, hello, have you seen their recent performance history? In Albany, a brawl broke out. 6 people stabbed, 10 people robbed, 15 beat up. In Missouri, allegedly they robbed the promoter at gunpoint before stomping out a dude for trying to steal their chain. A highway shootout in Florida, as I said. That notorious, no, not Quavo incident. Have you seen their goddamn history? You're bringing them to your college campus? And I love the Migos, but listen, to keep it real, the Migos should not be performing on no goddamn college campus. I mean, usually universities have a different standard by which they operate. The reason why I know this is because I know it personally. A couple of years back, I tried bringing Waka Flocka to the university I attended, Rutgers University. They shut that down immediately. Now, pretty much, the police department called me and they said, listen, we did a preliminary background check on this guy, and apparently he's banned to perform in like 2 states. He's definitely not coming on campus. To be honest, if he comes on campus, he'll be escorted off and given a trespassing warning, and you will face some disciplinary actions. They're not with it, okay? And it's the same thing for all performers. When you perform at a university, there has to be some type of background check done, especially when they think you're someone of high profile, right? You're not going to see no Chief Keef performing at your goddamn Spring Bling concert. And not at a flagship school. Not at a school that gives a fuck. Clearly, Georgia Southern University gives no fucks, okay? You're not going to see a Chief Keef, a Lil Durk, or one of the goddamn Savages performing there. You're not even supposed to see a fucking Migos. But somebody's obviously fucking up. Now, as I said, man, pretty much, if you're not J. Cole, if you're not like Big Sean, if you're not one of those safe artists that doesn't have a criminal background, you probably won't be performing at most colleges. Shit, I remember Joel Santana couldn't actually get on campus because that nigga had a record, and the university said, fuck that, fuck no. So I don't know what's going on down there in Georgia Southern University, but they're fucking up. Now, I will say this because I'm hoping and wishing the best for the Migos. They're my favorite group out. I mean, listen, they're the top 3 goons out of Gwinnett County. To keep it real, they keep shit entertaining, but they're getting into a little bit too much trouble. They're doing pretty good on the independent route. They're supposed to drop their first album. And I don't know what it is when rappers announce they're about to drop like the biggest project to date, they start fucking up in the streets. I don't know what it is, man. But I hope they really have like a fall man like Nelly did, that they could all pin this whole shit on him. You need that fall, man, okay? Bobby Shmurda needed that nigga Mitch to be the fall guy. To be like, yo, nobody can catch nobody except Mitch, okay? You need that fall guy. Nelly got some charges. Nelly's blaming it on one guy. And he's going to take that charge because Nelly's guapped up. So hopefully the Migos actually got that fall guy also. So what do you guys make of this story, man? Get in the comment box. You guys weigh in. Listen, would you really expect to see the Migos performing at a college? Let's be honest. And secondly, man, what the fuck do they have a goddamn gun at a goddamn college event? Leave it in the whip. Leave it in the motherfucking whip. And by the way, it was one gun. But of course, since nobody said it's mine, everybody got that charge of having a gun. So Quavo got it, and also Offset. There's a couple of dudes that got charged, but nobody knows them. Nobody fucking knows them. So we're going to only talk about Offset and Quavo. Takeoff was not involved. He was not arrested at all. Okay, I'm not sure why, but he wasn't arrested at all. Okay, get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe. Your boy, these Akademiks. I'm out.